Yeah, it's here for next Ray. Starting a new playthrough of Void War on Torment 9. Difficult. Time to jump ahead from Torment 6. Already attempted one playthrough on Torment 9 with the Explorer B, and I failed right at the 6th sector. It's a terrible death. I managed to get my commander killed on an enemy ship we had boarded. Big mistake. I'll probably show it in a highlight reel or blooper reel whenever I complete Torment 9. And this is a great ship. This is awesome. I definitely recommend this ship. But I'm going to try the next ship on the list, which was the Ancient B. And I hadn't unlocked this ship before. I went and unlocked it with 10,000 resonance. And you know, if you don't spend that resonance, you can't take it with you, right? And this is also recommended as it's recommended by one Torment 12 player as a good ship, and another Torment 12 player as like an S tier ship. I don't really understand what makes it S tier, but I guess we'll find out as we go along. Crew members, it has a Warseer, which has a Psychic Shriek, which will do stunning on the enemy crew. It also has a Doom Effigy. Now, this Doom Effigy is not controllable, even though it highlights in the in this beige color. It just kind of roams around the your ship, and I guess it acts as a way to defend against borders. So it's a little bit of border defense. You have a Hex Priest, which I didn't realize was here in my initial. Maybe they added this in recent changes to the game or updates to the game, which will cast a Technovirus. So that's pretty. And Hex Priests are pretty powerful, from what I understand. And in terms of weapons, it has a Graviton Cannon, which does hull damage and also slows the crew, and Bolt Cannon, which has a chance of a hull breach, and then a Kinetic Lance, which also can create multiple breaches. So if I understand about this particular ship, its strategy is to create hull breaches wherever the lance is hit, and to kind of suffocate the enemy crew. That's what you're trying to put pressure on. So initially when I read about the ship and saw that one Torment Torpedo said was S tier, I didn't really think it was that great. I didn't really understand how that was. And I guess the only way to find out, understand that, is to actually play the ship. So we're going to do that through this playthrough and try this out and see how it works out. Now, the one of the Torment 12 players recommended using the Exile or the White or the Paladin. Now, I don't know why you'd want to use White or Paladin. The Paladin has no way to get on the enemy ship initially, and the White, he can send some, he has some, what do you call them? Has like some zombie-like creatures that he can send over the enemy ship, some summons, but he can't board the enemy ship himself, while the Exile can. Of course, the Exile is not immune to suffocation, right? Since the Kinetic Lance will do damage. So, but another player, Ted Pickwin from the Steam forums, recommend using Exile or Cyberfuse. So I'm going to try Exile. I prefer using the Exile commander. And the ship also comes with Demolisher Rounds, which will open doors. So if you have borders on the enemy ship, using Demolisher Rounds, any one of your weapons here that hit will bust open the doors, and that's helpful, so you can move around the enemy ship, get to other systems. So, and trying to think if there's anything else. The system also has a this graviton field generator to slow down the enemy ship. I've never really used this before. I have been the recipient of it from the boss ships. So yeah, it can have an impact. I guess if you slow down the enemies, they have a hard time getting to a room to take care of the hull breaches, right? So we're going to give this a shot on Torment 9 and see how it goes. Let's get the game started. And very important you power up the weapons. Do that first thing. Sometimes I forget to do this. And let's check out the terrain. See, the Doom Effigy is kind of running around. Doom Effigy can summon skeletons, 2 skeletons, which can be difficult to kill in a room which has no oxygen. But I was assuming that you could take the Doom Effigy and have it cast the skeletons on the enemy ship. I don't know if it's going to do that. We'll have to see. I'm kind of surprised that you have this a demonic entity running around your ship, a friendly one at that. And one problem with this Doom Effigy is that if one of your crew members gets controlled by a psyker ability like Treasonous Whispers, this effigy will attack your crew members. So that's just something to keep in mind. That's one thing I don't really like about this. But anyway, let's check out the terrain in this first sector. We have a listening station. This is controlled by the Corsairs, or I guess that's like the Corsair faction, Raider faction, and their troops are not very good as of the 1.4 patch. And so I'm not going to be activating that station. And let's see what we have. We have a Ordnance Expert with missile bays, templates, systems, equipment. I'd be interested in this. We could get either a decent system or equipment or missiles. I'd like that. And here we have some crew, which would be shamans. That means some psykers. So I'll probably be going for systems. That's very important to get. And then we could ship armament, missiles, templates, consumables, crew contracts, equipment. I might head down to the lower tier to get the mercenary broker after that. That'd be someone who can help us with boarding, but of course we don't have any other way to board. Now equipment could mean like a translocator, right? Translocator would be great. So anyway, let's head to the upper tier and see what we run into. Okay, come across the abandoned munitions depot. We found 22 scrap, good. Oh, we have some intruders on our ship. Okay, so we'll have to go after them, and it looks like our Doom Effigy is about to summon some skeletons to help us defend it, because these guys, well, this guy can fight. He can fight, so I guess we'll run in here and fight this guy. And then we'll Kinetic Lance what? I guess I'll go after their weapons, make breach some more breaches, that'd be good. Yes, yes, good, re-breach them. Wow, that's a really powerful lance. Hadn't used that often. Now we got our skeletons out. Skeletons going after this, and they cast a fireball and a noxious blast on us, alright. Ooh, in that room. Okay, let's run out here. Maybe we can what's he doing? Oh, he's attacking the system. Maybe the fire will kill him? Not really sure. I don't want to destroy our system. Let me try to suffocate this guy. Try to suffocate him, let's see if that helps. Oh, he damaged our system. Oh well. Took some hull damage on that, but that's alright. Okay, we have our bolt cannon up. Let's go ahead and fire weapons. Just keep firing. Fire what do you fire? Radium. Oh, I better watch out for that. Okay, I'm gonna lance into shields. I gotta watch for this radium blast. It could kill my crew members. Let's run in here. He's safe. I think this guy is safe. My Corsair. Okay, here our shield. That's good. Okay. Tell you what, how about you guys run from here? I guess we got the borders, but I gotta wait. We gotta put the auction back. Okay, our lance is out, so now we gotta wait for our weapons to recharge. And who's on weapons? Okay, you get on weapon, please. So our weapons recharge. Oh, the guy's right there. He ran to our shield room. I didn't see that. Okay, so I guess I'll warp in here and help the skeleton out. Because we'll deploy the graviton field. I'm not used to using that, so I'll man the shields. Not that matters. We have, oh, the radium, that's pretty dangerous for us, and it's just one shot, right? Okay. Keep shields up. Okay, now we got, oh, he's saying skeletons to the enemy ship. Interesting. I never do that. Huh. Okay, let's fire. The shields are down. Let's fire into his weapons again. Okay, destroys weapons, but that radium blaster shield is down. Oh, he took it down. I'm not gonna board the enemy ship because the hull is too low. I learned that was a harsh lesson from last time. Oh, got fire. Okay, run up here. Sensors are down, so I can't see where the fire is. Oh shit! I didn't know the whole thing was on fire. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna get poisoned. We'll run here. Guns up. Let's fire into shields. Oh, they have a way they can heal themselves. All right. Okay, shields destroyed. Huh. Okay, one shot left. And you'll see our engines are having problems due to the fire. Okay, I thought I had. Okay, fire's out. Looks like. I hope the fire's out here. He's gonna cast more skeletons. Okay, so this Doom Effigy will continuously cast skeletons on the enemy ship. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's interesting. Learn something new every day. So graviton, these weapons are up, so let's fire. I don't know who else is alive. Maybe they're on their, no, they're not on the throne. Let me, maybe they're trying to repair their doors? I'm not really sure what's going on. I'll just fire into weapons again, makes sense. And, I guess we'll try and go get, this system repaired. Okay. Okay, let's get sensor repaired and see what's happening in the ship. 18 scrap, 2 munitions. Alright. Huh. It's very interesting. Okay, put you back. Let's see, I'm trying to think where to put everybody. I don't really care about my evasion that much. I'm going to put these guys on weapons and shields. In fact, I want you on shield, and you're going to be on weapons. It's going to work a little better. Let me save stations. Don't have any inventory, right? All right, huh? All right, interesting first fight. Took a little hull damage, but oh, you know, I forgot to cast the Technovirus. My bad. And the stun. Yeah, that's what I get for not being used to playing this ship the first time. 59 health. That's quite a bit of damage I took. All right, at least we'll heal back. So let's go on to the next node here. I do want to head up to the Ordnance Expert. Let's see what's next. Oh, Blood Cultist ship with the chest. Okay. So what I want to go after first, and they have only 5 hull. I'll have to watch out for that. Okay, let's see. He's casting. So I guess I'll go after, and their weapon's only in 1 room. Okay, what do they have? They have a Thunder Cannon, not good. 2 shots. Okay, we gotta get that Thunder Cannon down. Okay, good. And I'm gonna cast a Technovirus, they can't repair it. And then I'm going to warp into the this room here. And then I'll cast a Psychic Shriek in there, so when they attack me, they can't do anything to me. Okay, they're stunned, and I'm killing them, hopefully. I gotta take that chest, very important. Okay, weapons are up. I guess I'll fire into weapons. 20 scrap, good. Okay, that means I can recall. We have a lance, I'll fire into weapons again. My weapon's probably going to destroy, or I'll fire into shields. Okay, weapons destroyed, good. Now they're fighting the skeletons. Nice. Okay, it's working out for. Oh, I forgot to turn on the graviton field. Oh, okay, now graviton's field all again. Does that affect them? Yeah, they're slow too, so it slows your skeleton. So what do you fire? A summon thrall. Oh, okay. I guess we'll be fighting the thrall in a minute here. He can handle this thrall, it's not a problem. That's a 3 on 3. I guess I can help him out. Let's go help him. Let's get full health, right? Oh, he has another thrall there. Okay, let's go kill this thrall, please. Oh, bolt cans up. I gotta kill this ship, don't I? Let's fire shields. Alright, 22 scrap, not bad. Yeah, I kind of like, so this, your Doom Effigy will continuously cast skeletons on the enemy ship, and I can't see how long it takes to cast. It seems like it's pretty frequent, at least more than once a minute, so took a lot of damage from that. I'd like to get a auto surgeon at some point. Let's see if we can get 117. We can afford a system now, that's good. We have asteroid field. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of scrap if we survive. What's this? Oh, it's an interesting looking ship. Technocult vessel, alright. And let's see. Oh, they have a server excavator. That's gonna be. We're gonna have to try to outgun these guys. So let's see. I'll fire the lance at their weapon, of course. What do they have? Bolt cannon, and they have a missile. Okay, so we'll do this first. And I don't see a point in boarding this ship. I don't think it's gonna help. They have suffocation, partial suffocation resistance. So we'll have to hope the skeletons take care of these guys. Let me turn on the graviton field. Now I'm moving very slowly, I have a hard time. The skeletons don't attack systems, I don't like that. Can I control them? I can't control them, I don't like that. Okay, let's keep firing into weapons. I don't want them, I guess I'll, yeah, and then I'll fire after missiles after that. Ooh, we disabled our shields, not good, so I'm gonna fire into missiles. Good, okay, we got the missiles down, he hit our engines, not good. Let's see, shields are down, so I don't really care about engines right now, so not a big deal. Asteroid's a big deal though. Okay, it did some damage to us. I guess we ought to go repair shields then. Pull them out. Lance is out. Okay, let's graviton. What's the speed of these? I forgot. 900. Same speed. Okay. Graviton to shield, and then I guess I'll fire the next one to shield. They're not able to repair anything. Well, they're repairing the missile. I guess I'll fire into that. Fire into that. Good. Did more damage too. They're only down to 2. All. Okay, well, I guess I'll go fix engines while I'm busy not doing anything here. Oh, I forgot my stupid me. He's trying to repair weapons. That was stupid. Why didn't I cast that? Oh, the skeletons are in the I just cast a stun in there, I think. Did I cast a stun? Oh, I did. Well, he killed the skeletons. Okay, I don't know what happened, but anyway, we're gonna fire into it's not gonna end it yet, but I don't know when he's going to cast these skeletons again. Yeah, he's trying to fire weapons. Okay. Okay, hopefully this will end it. Wow, we got a lot of damage to him, so he's moving slow now. That's it. Tough fight. 15 scrap. You don't get a whole lot of scrap in this first sector on Torment 9. Now, you're not scrap reduced here. You're scrap reduced when you get to Torment 6. So you're getting the same scrap levels like on Torment 6. And so if you beat Torment 6 before, just keep in mind that this higher difficulty level, you're getting the same level of scrap. So that may give you a little more confidence. You have the same amount of scrap to work with. So 132 scrap, that's pretty good. Tempting to get shield 2, but right now we're going to keep trekking on. Okay, Corsair ship. Okay, so this time I need to use my psyker abilities more effectively, so we want to Lance. 15, I don't like that 15. I could warp in here, and let me warp in there and I'll stun him, then I'll go after the, weapons. You know what? Oh yeah, I forgot I've got the, this creates hull breaches, doesn't it? So let me fire in here first, see if we hit. Good. I'm going to fire this, and fire that. Fire that, so they're stunned. Graviton field. Now they're stunned, now they're suffocating, which is good. My skeleton showed up. Now we'll go after the, I guess, the shield system. You know, a door got busted, so now they're suffocating. It's kind of cool. You don't have to bore much at all. I guess that's why they recommend the paladin. Oh, one shot missed. Okay, let's Lance into shields. The graviton field wore off. I guess that's why they recommend the paladin or the white, because you don't really have to board this early. It looks like. Oh, I have a fire. Shit. Okay, let's get the fire put out. As long as I'll have a bad habit not looking at my ship. Okay, they're activated again. They're trying to repair things, but they got these hull breaches, right? Okay. These are up, shields are down, so let's fire into these two rooms, see if we kill the crew. Nice. We killed one, I think. No, we didn't. Yeah, they're almost dead. They're going to suffocate. Do them suffocate, I shouldn't be laughing. I know, I'm sorry. You know, he's trying to repair a throne, and, okay, fire's coming. He's trying to repair, and we'll just fire this and end it for him. Do him a favor. There you go. Oh, the skeletons are coming. Man, this is a fun little ship. I can see now why it was recommended. Ooh, fusion charges. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to take the fusion charges because there's a small chance you may ever run into these again. We could use these on the boss ship. It's a little early, but something we have. And what's next? We've got the fusion charge. I'm not going to assign these to anybody yet. It's quite a bit. Okay. And, you know, because I don't have to board, well, I don't really need any crew, right, since we're not boarding. So let's head up here. Next node. I have a chest. I'm going to have to board this time. Okay. So let's get them busy. We'll start off. Hopefully we can hit in this room. Okay, and I'm going to board and cast this to keep them from repairing. I'm going to board into the chest room, and then I'm going to cast a stun there, whoever's in there. Cast the stun, it's early. Good, they're stunned. That'll give me a chance to take the chest. I hope. Easy kill. Wow, they're just hard to kill. Ooh. Yeah, they're just hard to kill, that's all. I gotta watch the hull too, right? So, I'm gonna wait on firing. I wanna see, yeah, I can run in here. Wow, this guy's almost dead, right? I'm gonna run in here real quick. The skeleton there fight him. And he's trying. Okay, he's got a shield up. That's okay. I'm gonna use the skeleton to help me fight this guy. So I want that damn chest, right? Now we're fighting him. Oh, we have a fire. Shit, I can see that. Man, it's hard to vent this ship, isn't it? I don't like that, having so many doors open. Hopefully we get see the fire spreading now. I hope I get it before it comes out. How's my guy doing? Oh, the guns. Oh. Okay, I guess I gotta fire into this weapon here. I don't want to, I gotta do it. Radiant blaster, where's it going? Okay, let's turn on the... Hold on. Let me, okay, oh, there's one guy fighting me. Let me turn on the graviton field. Run here. Oh, I'm slow too. That sucks. Well, the skeletons are in there. Good. Maybe we can kill him. Got him. Oh. Okay, let's close all this. That was a tough fight there. Alright, how are we doing? We took a lot of damage. Alright. 167 scrap. That's quite a bit. Pretty happy with that. I think next to the store. Alright, let's head to the store and see what we have for 167 scrap. Might be looking quite a few goodies. Ah, wow. Oh, man. Oh. Man, I would like to buy all of these. If I can't do it. I don't have enough scrap to get them all. How much do these sell for? I'm tempted to sell. I have nothing to sell, right? Yeah, nothing. Oh, man. Well, let's see. We can always find a... We don't necessarily need the siege beam. Good to have, but it's not going to do us any good. So I think the best thing we can do is get the shield charger and the missile bay. This template would be really good, but it's very expensive. So I'm going to get the shield charger. Where I'm going to put it? Let's see. I want a auto surgeon too, but it's not there yet. Let's see. Shield charger. I guess we can put it here. I guess that's a decent spot for it. And we got a shield charger, and we're gonna get missiles. This will. I don't want to necessarily need the missiles now, but we can always find missiles later, right? This is a little bit hard to find. I think you can always find missile bays. I'm tempted to get this, but I can also get a weapon for my commander, right? And the weapons are okay. These are not like the best weapons. Blessed Hammer. This isn't bad. Think about this. This has versatility against the demonic enemies too. I like this weapon. So I'm going to get the missile bay. We'll forego the siege beam. We're going to put the missile bay. So I can put it right here. That'd be a good spot. Here. And then I'm going to get my commander, the Blessed Hammer. You got a little bit better DPS. Plus 3 Ataris over having. I don't know if that was the best thing, but now we got a little more DPS. That's good. Got heal up though. And we can't. I guess we can afford to put one of these online. I'm gonna put the. See what's the next store coming up here. We have another ship armament, missile templates, consumables. Crew contracts equipment. I'd like to go here next because maybe we'll get a heavy translocator. Oh, can we get there? Oh, we can't get there. Oh, I made a mistake. I didn't realize we couldn't go here. All right, so I have to forego this. We can't go here because there's no way to get there. It looks like. All right, fair enough. So I'll head here. Fine. Let's see. We got only 5 munitions, so we don't really have to power this up just yet. Could power the shield charger. Cheap, right? Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, now we got a shield charger. And this is a good thing to have for the boss battle, of course. I really want an auto surgeon, and I wonder if they have systems here or not. I forgot. No systems. All right, maybe ship's armament. All right, we'll have to do without healing, but we don't really have to board just yet. Looks like you normally have to board if you don't want to. Okay, so I think this is about as good as we're gonna get, and let's move on to the next system. Corsair. Okay. So we'll lance into the ship's armament room. We hit. Now we'll cast that, and then when they get in there, we'll stun and wait to see doors open. Put the stun in there. Now they're stunned. Now they can't prepare while now they're suffocated. So that's pretty cool. And I guess we can fire at them again, and we have corrosive gas coming. Right, that's fine. Okay, let's fire into this room. See if we do some more damage to them, maybe. Good. We slowed them too. They're unstunned now. And I can fire another lance to put more breaches. You know, let me go after the shields. I'll go after the shields this time. I got the graviton beam lead. Turn on. Good, now shields are breached. Man. They can't fire any weapons at. That's good. Now we're relying on our remaining guns, and shields are down, so I'll just keep... I'll fire at shields this time, I guess, since they're... Yeah, they are having some problems with these breaches, aren't they? They're suffocating. Man, now I see how powerful this is. This Kinetic Lance just... Man, this is amazingly powerful. Oh, we have some gas in here. I didn't see that. How hard to expel this gas on this this back part of the ship. Now, they're having some problems here. Okay, gas is out. Okay, everything's closed off. Okay, we have another gun up. Where's the crew at? Oh, they're trying to heal themselves. Let me, love to lance that, but, fire it here. I guess, where are they going? They're going in the heal room. Let's fire it here then. I'll fire another one here, and this will hopefully end it. Nice. You're really no rush to board it in this ship, so I was gonna let my, my commander heal up. So you don't have to, you can board, but you don't have to rush it. So the assault sled also makes sense at some point, and you can take your time preparing for boarding with the ship because it does a really good job against the crew. Now, possessed ships, that's a different matter, right? Your hull breaches aren't going to make any difference on that type of ship, so you will need some kind of boarding, I suspect. So let's move on. Head here. Five scrap, nice. Building up scrap again. Okay, head up here. Med drones, okay. Who has a toolkit? I could use this to buffer my crew in between. Well, I do. Okay, so I could carry one of the med drones. And who else can carry them? And what's the charge up time? Instant. Okay, so I could use them. I guess I'll give him to this guy. He can send him onto the ship if I need him. Or all my guys busy fighting, he can send the drone, I guess. So that's a thought. Now I can buffer or tank my Exile while he's boarding, or help out the rest of the crew, so that's good. All right. And now we're heading to a station here, and I guess I'll get munitions. We have a missile system, so I'll go and get the munitions. It'd be nice to... Ooh, 9, that's a lot. Nice to get a husk, but munitions are fine right now. Okay, and let's move on, and we're going to hit to this next node here. Nothing. Alright. 81 scrap. Not a whole lot, unfortunately. Huh. Well, let's head here. Maybe we can get a template. Ooh, another lance. 45, heavy energy lance. Tempted. Radiant blaster. I know this will kill crew, but I like hull damage. I can't help myself. Okay, this would allow us to board a ship temporary. You know, it's like a one-shot use. Cryofoam. A lot of Torment 12 players kind of joke about this. Siege missile. I'm tempted to buy this. This may come in handy, and it only costs 1 munition, right? And it does 2 hull damage, so it takes a little longer to fire. That's the only problem with this missile. Our current missiles fire 16. Well, 4 seconds isn't bad for 2 hull damage. Could buy both of these. Huh. And with this weapon, I consider it to be borrowing. We're like renting it. Renting it later on, I could trade in for a much better weapon, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the siege missile, Stealth Gladius, and we're going to get the heavy energy lance. And I just need to be able to afford the power layer to get that set up. Alright. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So now we have a siege missile. It's not powered up yet, but that's okay. And, oh, that takes 2. I forgot. Didn't realize it took 2 power. Well, that's okay. We can work on that. And then we'll have this heavy lance. Oh, I forgot. It does 2 hull damage. Small chance of hull breach. So this isn't bad. Well, I will need 2 power. I didn't realize that. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. But it'll make us more effective, hopefully. Only takes 12 seconds to recharge, so that will make us pretty effective much later. So we just have to kind of wait it out while I get the extra, can save up for the extra power to get this weapon online. So give us first strike advantage again. May I never have to board for a while, right? It gives us a little time to board, so move on. Now we're guaranteed to fight here. It's going to be a demonic ship. Now let me see, can we fight the demonic ship? Let me see, I could unpower this graviton and use this, right? Could use that on it. 2 hull. Yeah, let's go after the demonic ship. We're gonna give it a try. Good old college try here and see if we can fight it. This is an abstract wound. What it does, if you beat the challenge here, it will give you an option to move the difficulty head 4 levels. So from Torment 6 go to Torment 12, Torment 10. I'm not gonna do that. Excuse me, Torment 9 to Torment, I guess it'd be Torment 12, right? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to fight the challenge. There's going to be a demonic or possessed ship, probably. Okay, there's a rupture. Bleeds distortion. Within the rupture lies the promised unseen terrors and crueler fates. And here we have a demonic ship. All right, great. Okay, so let's fight this turkey. Now, I can also undo these weapons and power this one. Oh, there we go. Now my heavy lance is online. Good. So let's fire into the heart. And then we'll fire into the weapons, see how this works. So I could use this online, great. Okay. My siege missile is coming up too. And we're saying skeletons. Skeletons are immune to, he's sending skeletons too. Ooh. So they also must have a Doom Effigy on there. Okay, we'll fight those stupid skeletons. Now we're fighting them, and I'm gonna have to run over here and help him fight them. That's fine, I can do that. I'll just run in there and fight him. He's kind of hurt, so I'm going to run him out of there. Well, I guess he can stay there. Go ahead and stay. He lances up. Let's shoot into weapon and heart again. Okay, now we're out of lances. I can put these weapons online. Good. Now we destroyed the heart and the gun. Now it's just 1 shot left. Right. That's working pretty well. I get back on the throne. And hopefully we'll finish him off with the siege missile. No, I don't think I have to do that. Evasion 0, right? I'm just gonna wait for my guns to fire up, save a munition, right? Let's save it. Kill my skeletons, but let's. Oh, he's shooting more skeletons. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. Let's fire at the heart and see if we can take it out again. Oh, shields up. Oh shit. Good. All right, that worked very well. Take this offline, put that online. All right, didn't do too bad. And we're not gonna increase game deals. We're just gonna leave. Okay, that worked pretty well. Thought. Took quite a bit of damage. Oh, I can heal him if I want. He'll heal up, but he's not a direct combatant. Okay, 1 more node until we're off the first sector. We have a depot, sprawling the supply depot of a rebel faction. Okay. Upon hearing the depot, you hear the sound voice, peek through the door, you see a group of raider merchants cowling inventory. They're surprised to see you and welcome to central customer. Alright, this is gambling. So yeah, I'll gamble. 15 scraps, not a big deal. Let's see. Dark Matter Prism. Okay, well, we could use that. Not great. I mean, something like the tool could board the ship and it does 15 hit points damage. So, alright, so I could, this guy, if I want to, I get him to board an enemy ship. So, anyway, lost 15 scrap, but sometimes you gamble. That's the end of the first sector. So, this was a very interesting ship to start commanding. We managed in this first sector upgrade to, we added a missile system, siege missile. We got a shield charger, which will help us out if we survive to the end of the game. And we also got, oh, we can get the lance online. Okay, good. We also got a heavy lance, and we're kind of renting this. I don't know if I want to keep this to the end, to the very end, but it will give us first strike advantage. Now we have 4 first strikes, and what I can do is I can simply power up both lances, and then when the lances are spent, I can switch over these weapons, which also charge very quickly, like within 10 seconds. So this is a pretty good setup I think we got going here. I wouldn't mind, I will have if I have an opportunity to switch this out later, I will. We also upgrade our Gladius missile to a siege missile, which does 2 hull damage and also 2 times damage to systemless rooms. So that means we'll do 4 damage possibly to an empty room on an enemy ship. So a very powerful weapon, great for the boss battle if you can't get a Claymore missile. And I think the shield charger was a big one. This is a good outlook. The fact we have this means when we get to shield 2, we'll be pretty resilient. We'll be able to really protect the ship from enemy shots as we get to the higher torments. I do need to upgrade to shield 2 to make this really effective, I believe. So, all right. Well, this is a very interesting ship to play, the Ancient B. Hey, dear from X-Ray. So I have a little bonus content for those of you, the faithful to my channel, or those of you who have been diligently following these playthroughs to learn how to crack the higher level torments. And this is a lesson of failure. I mean, it's a lesson that hopefully could be beneficial to you at my expense. And this is from an excerpt from my first attempt at Torment 9, very first attempt, using the Explorer B ship and the Exile Commander. And everything was going exceedingly well at this point. I'd had all the equipment, almost everything I needed for the final mission. I don't have the Siege Beam, it looks like, nor the Hull Reaper, but everything else was going really well. I was in I thought, a pretty good shape for boarding. You see I've got not only in the crew list, you'll see that I have not only the Assault Cyborg, also got the excavator. I've got a few psykers, and I can't see all the crew here, but I'm in really good shape. Also on the modules, if you see there, I've got the Hate Matrix and the Tower of Skulls. So I was in, pretty good shape to get through this last sector final and get to the boss, which is the Necropolis Barge. But then I made one fatal error, and that was that I did not pay attention to the enemy ship's hull. And apparently, even in Sector 6, you can run into Imperial ships that are heavily damaged. And for whatever reason, I did not look at the enemy ship's hull. And I just went right in thinking I need to, my boarding was so strong, I went in and just focused completely on trying to take out the enemy crew of Centurions. And you'll see what happens after that failed mistake of me just ignoring the enemy's hull. And so here's this next section. I hope you do find it somewhat entertaining. I didn't find it entertaining at all at the time, but you know, sometimes you just gotta, hoping that I can turn this into something beneficial to everyone else, so you can avoid this same mistake in your game. And I think I even had, and this is an easy mistake to make. I even made this mistake in an upcoming Torment 6 game I'm about to post again. On my first attempt, did really well. Got to the 6th, almost the 5th sector, and then just blew it. Just didn't pay attention. That can happen when you have a really strong boarding and you just focus on trying to wipe out the enemy crew. So be warned of that, and hope you enjoy and learn from this segment. Okay, so I'd like to get to this merchant here, and it don't really matter. I guess it looks like it's almost a mirror image, right? Just about. Not exactly. You can see there's a little bit of a difference here. So we'll just head to the top node. See what we're into first. Whoa. Okay, and these guys are gonna be immune to fire, so this is gonna be kind of tough. They have shield 4. Okay. So, and we're gonna get. I guess we'll cast this on their throne and take advantage of the heat mate of the. And cast this on their door, the guys in the door room, and then this is gonna be a tough fight. These guys have a DPS of 5, yeah. So we're probably gonna have to get in there, destroy everything, and use our weapons to take everything else out. I think that's the way we're gonna do this. So let me board into weapons and shield. You run up here. I'll get this guy over here. You get on the throne. I'm gonna go ahead and get this soul spear going. I guess I'll fire into shields. That makes sense. They don't have any missiles, right? They got a lot of weapons though. Let's see. And okay, he's gonna board into weapon. And let's see. You know what? I'm gonna put him right here instead. I don't know if he'll land, which spot he'll land in. He's in the weapon room, and now I have these doors up. I guess I need to lance the doors so we can. Well, you know what? I'm gonna lance the weapons. That makes more sense. I'll flame lance the doors because I want my crew to be able to get around. So let's heavy translocate into shields. Let's see what happens here. Okay, now where's my other guy? I need this guy. I want you to help him out in the weapon room. And you know, maybe my commander should do that. You know, tell you what, you go here, and then I'll try and go here to help him out. Okay. Okay, got in there, and now I'm helping my guy out with my 16 DPS. Let's see. Trying to see what else we can do here. I guess I'll cast a blow up mine. It's not going to do anything. I'll cast it into here. It takes a long time to cast. Let's see. We're taking a lot of damage already. These guys are powerful. Oh, we need a kill, guys. We need a kill. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! No! Oh, I didn't notice that.